Hi guys, like today in this video we'll discuss about Apache CXF plugin. Like the main purpose of this using this like this plugin in real-time application is just is the main purpose is to just convert the XML to the Java classes. uh, like the main purpose it will be not only that to came we are using this plugin like when we discuss about the calling the http services previously before the REST APIs we have SOAP web services which is mostly support in the in XML format where we send our request to XML format and receive the response in the XML format. So what happened is after getting to after this many of this development and getting new frameworks in in our in software industry, like they slowly migrated to SOAP web services to REST web services. So here what happening is what the systems which are developed by the SOAP web services like before like a decade like 10 or 15 years back they are still compatible and running perfectly on software web services. Now the services which are developed currently now are they are mostly preferred on RESTful web services compared to the SOAP because of its easy to implement and easy to integrate with our Spring applications and Java applications. Okay, what happened is when we when we want to call an system from our system, suppose when we call an system which is a legacy application which is working on SOAP, which is the which is built on 10 to 15 years back, and it takes the input as XML and gives a response and XML. And what our system is working on REST API. We will give in the JSON and we will get in the JSON response. So what happened is in some applications we want to call a SOAP web services from our REST web services. So it is for calling directly from our REST system to SOAP system is not possible. So in between we have to do some process like that. We have to convert that XML to Java classes, and then from Java classes to we have to get that like our JSON object, and we have to fetch that JSON object and return the perfect JSON response. That's how it works. For using of getting from XML to you're getting up from Java classes, we using something called Apache CFX plugin. It was an open source, I guess. Okay, 1 second. Not bad. Okay. Our main focus is to just XML to Java classes. So the SOAP it will generate some files called WSDL files, which are like web services description language. It is in the format of XML format. Our latest web service is completely working on JSONs and objects, so that's why we are converting XML to Java objects. That's our real-time current RESTful web service is working. So by using this Apache CFX plugin, we are converting this XML to Java classes. Okay. Mm, let's start. Let's start with a new one so that you will into demo. Currently, I'm using Java 1.8. When we when you guys want to experiment this one, just try it, experiment with the Apache CFX plugin. You have to like before Java 8, we don't need to export some other classes like Java XML classes. When you are using 10 plus Java version, you have to explicitly get some, yeah, like import these libraries from MVN repository who are working with Java 10 plus versions. Before 10 plus, before 10th version, it will come by default. Okay, this is my just a sample, nothing. So from here we have to, we can go to Apache, like already texted this one here, or you can do the Apache codegen plug, Apache CXF codegen plugin, right? You can go here, just copy the content. Okay, Control C to demo and add a tag, like you can build plugins and just copy paste version. We have to define the version as well. So in properties, you can add one more tag called CXF dot version. Okay, any version you can, compatible versions you can check MVN. You can go to summer back and you can like Apache CXF. You can check any of these versions like corrupt features kind of, and you can check the all these versions. Based on your Java version, you have to use these versions. For me, Java 8, I'm using 2.3.4 Java. For this is for Java 8. Okay, and you can take any sample file from uh, WSDL file from internet. You do we are not generating by our own number conversion. The data access member, and you can do service description. Just copy the content, and here you can in source can play with the file. You can take like number dot wsdl WSDL. Yes, copy paste the content. See, got this one. Whenever your format is changed, you simply use some Maven option is called reformat code. So it will make that like it is in make that code in a like in a sequence manner. Okay, I think it is got into perfect structure. Now what we do, there is no target jar for us. So we number dot distal, right? We have to go here and we have to give number dot WSDL. Yes, let's try with before generating. I want to show you that what is inside of that number dot WSDL file so that you will guys get to know. So here you can check some of the methods and some of the elements like number $2, like name parameters, like we have some class name list to number $2 response. These are like you can elements are like just like our like class variables which are have these elements that we can this output responses of. So okay, let's assume this is a class called number to dollar requests, number to dollar response, and assume these elements are the like that variables in that particular class. Okay, now we want to generate. So when we see this code, it is like it is for the new developers who are working with REST API. It is hard to guess what is the class name, like what is the method name, what are the like the variables inside that class. It's hard to get from this XML formats. We are generating the class from this XML file. Okay, XML file nothing but number.digital file. The files which are generated from source web services that are called digital files. That the format digital file is XML. It supports input and output XML formats. Okay, now what we are doing is, so in form.xml we have to set the like number.digital, right? We have to give it that to the address location, so that's why then it can recognize on. Okay, control S, and you can give maven mvn clean install. Okay, build got success. CV or target jar is created. When we go with the like here we where that classes are our Java class are generated from the XML means it will generate generator sources and CFX. So when you go to generator CXX, and when you go to the CFX folder, here you can find the list of the class. See number to number conversion dot number conversion Java, like so type. See, web service is something like our like at the rate rest controller, where it indicates our like where our rest endpoints are get exposed. Uh, Something web method is something that indicate just like our HTTP methods under that REST controller class, right? In that web services class, we have different methods, right? So it will get at the rate web method. And similarly, we have created this many classes. Okay, we have generated these classes from Java classes from XML file. Any file that you can take from internet and you can generate it. Okay, for example, I will take any other file, any digital file that you can see. I will take from this WSDL school, so that you can. Not this one, not this one. Not even this one, not here. Okay, we'll take development sample so that you get to. Yeah, we'll take this one. See, this is an object. It is in XML format. See, some titles called add to do entry response, like add to do entry request, and they have some fields like id, title, description, attachment, which is the data type of strings, and elements, cid, content type data. Like I will take this one, and we will generate our Java class from this XML one. XML example, right? I'm just copying the content. I'm doing nothing, I'm just copying the content, and go to our class and resources. We are creating a generate file, and we can simply name sample dot uh WSDL. Okay, control V. See this one. You can go to sample and right click on it, and you can reformat code, then it will get to a better structure. Okay, it will become better structure. Oh, see here we have to create different ID, title, description, different like variables under that particular Java class. So we will get to know it's a hard to read at XML format. That's why we came to REST API. That's it will support more than XML formats like JSON and XML X. Right now, let's generate this one. We have to give this one, otherwise it won't locate. So we want to generate sample, right? Sample dot. sample.wsdl. Okay, let's clean up this one, and then we can generate once again. I can just want to clean first. Again clean. Build success. No, now there is nothing targeted. There is no target. Now we will creating again. Doing clean install. Build git is success. So now from here, when we go to the generator sources, when we go to the CFX folder, see add to entry request. See something that we have generated from the sample.file. What is the add to do entry request? See here you can see that add to do entry request. And under this one you can find some titles like variables like string title, string descriptions. These are like variables under that particular class. So here you can see that add to entry request, uh, like add to do in entry request, add to do entry request, string title, string descriptions. See, you can similarly you can see all go through and this see you can get to know. See we can see add to do entry response, add to do entry, add to do entry response. It has the like elements like success boolean, right? See, it has a variable which is the data type of boolean, and variable is success, reference variable is success, that you will see here. Element like go to like here, let's see, get to do list request. Like we have one more Java class. It's when you go to get to do list, what is that get to do list have? It has a id title description attachment, so that we'll get to see here. Mm, id title description, boolean done, that you can see here. Attachment, attachment something got here. This is completely it is in a different kind of structure. It's hard to understand. So see here we got this line, right? Boolean done, which is a data type of boolean, and it is reference variable is done. So we get right. Sometimes it's hard to like understand the XML, so that's why developers and who are like our new developing are completely our systems are developing the REST APIs itself. Our legacy applications are mostly which are developed like before 10 to 15 years. It is still running on SOAP web services. So we want to generate Java class from that SOAP. That's why we are using Apache CXF. Not only there might be a number of plugins, but this is one of the popular plugins we have seen in our industry standards as well. Okay. Yep, we have generated some Java classes from files. Once we do, like we have created only one, right? Like you guys will understand one thing I want to highlight. This is like org dot the circus framework dot sample dot to do list. All this private structure was like here. You can get this here. Org dot samples dot to do list. When you can change it from here to your required package structure, also package names, also naming convention you can change from here as well. So when you look at here, I have generated only a sample file. When you want to generate multiple digital files and get Java classes from multiple digital files, you have to do only one thing in your Pongo.xml. In your WS options tag, you can create one more WSDL option tag, and here you can specify, just copy that content here. We have to something of what is that, like control V. What is the name? That number dot sample, number dot visitor. See one thing I want to highlight here is uh, each have different structures. We can get to see that it has some different structures, like it have XML, Maven, Apache. One second, this XML, right? See here, what is the structure? It is like www.dataaccess.com.web services, right? It will generate jar like required Java classes under this package structure, like com.dataaccess dot like web services. It will generate like that. Okay, based on that, it will generate. So what we'll do? So let's clean this first. Let's clean this so that we will control S, control S. And BN clean, it will clean all that. There is no target jar now. Now we will create Maven clean install. See, we will generated a jar. Now we can go to the generated sources and you can see FS folder. And you can see com.access and number.samples. See, like this, you can generate a number of Java classes from the WSDL files. Okay, by using this Apache CXF plugin. I will push all this my code in my GitHub repository so you can check this out. One thing I want to highlight this point is I'm using a Java 8 version, so I don't need to some Java XML libraries. So by default, it will come when you are using 10 plus versions of Java version. You need to add some Java EE libraries like some XML libraries like. Uh, You have to check out you can have to some Java XML libraries you have to add. No, this one like Jax, Jax, X. Or you can go to the Thumbian repository and you can take something called Jax frontend Jax. And it's like you can use R runtime engine. You can check it out any on this version. Okay, you have to add this dependency. Otherwise, some XML classes will won't work. You'll get something through the next section. Below who are using Java below 10 plus version, you don't need this dependency. But people who are working 10 plus version of Java, so you need to add this dependency. Yes, thank you. Yeah. So it will generate Java classes from the XML files. So that's why we use Apache CFX plugin. Uh, in future tutorials, we will create in web backend service which will you run on SOAP web services, and then we want to communicate with the REST API by like by developing one more RESTful web service and communicating within SOAP and REST API. Will do that kind of example in our future tutorials as well. Uh, for this, people who are watching these videos, kindly watch in 1080p resolution, so it will be more clear to this video. And thank you for watching this. Thank you, guys.